So I've made a change to my bedroom. I have brought in my Rainbow High Dollhouse, and I took out the 3 sections of the A-frame house that were sitting here. Those are now in my daughter's room on the coffee table where this dollhouse was sitting, and it measured out perfectly. That's the same length. So anyway, I did this for one major reason, is because little spookinator there keeps jumping up into the window and whatnot, and I rearranged. I had this section over here, and I moved the two, and it's better blocked off, but I thought maybe if I had something a bit more solid and substantial, I could block it off better. And I have the wardrobe right there that I can just set on top here when I don't want a little scene, and it will block his way of being able to get into the window. That being said, I was just kind of testing out how it all looks with oh, that's pretty cool. With some stuff. So I found my birdcage lights. Unfortunately, one of the batteries is corroded, so I can't get it to lighten up. Looks like these batteries and the lanterns here are pretty low. I'll go ahead and spare them. And of course we have the little miniature moon here. It's so pretty. So this was a grass mat from Daiso. I have 2 of them. They can interlock together. So if I have 4, I can do a big old square, or I can do a line or whatever. Pulled out this old rose bush that I've had for a while. It's one of my staples when it comes to foliage for my dolls. This here is my body donor jade. This is a secondhand doll who was missing a hand. I replaced the hand, but I'm only keeping this doll because I want to get another one, which is a glitter leg doll, and do a body swap. So she's just kind of like biding her time. But this is my customized dollhouse. As you can see, I put contact paper on the walls and on the floors, so the neutral palette gives me more freedom to have a layout. So up top here, rather than be the bedroom, it is now the office, the craft room, the musician jam room. I have cutouts from Fantastic Fashion Poppy's box, so that way it really looks like she's in the middle of making a dress. And I figured this is also a good place to keep the fairy dress from Eliza McPhee. So there's that. And then those are some books from the Zuru 5 Surprise capsule balls. And then we come down here to the second floor, which is where I have the bedroom and bathroom. The bathroom's easy. I just put up a sheet of scrapbook paper to cover up where the elevator would be. I do intend to trim it down and then put like shelves in there, because there's like enough space for like the width of a popsicle that I could possibly do some shelf crafting. Put a little mirror on the wall. Then we've also got another little Zuru book holding cabinet and crate. I'm gonna like make some doll toilet paper and put them in there. And then I've got some succulents. Picked up this wallpaper, not wallpaper, it's that black backsplash removable decal stuff. I'm thinking about cutting that out and laying it on the floor to give the bathroom some tiling and separate it from the rest of the bedroom. This is the bed that comes with this, but I also put contact paper on it so it no longer is all solid yellow. Some artwork from the blind box and person shoe line. We got miniature toys in here. So we have Unicorno, tiny Funko Pops, miniature Brats, and Disney. Those ones have sticky tack because they fall over easily. And then little plushies. Down here in the bottom are some game pieces of Frozen characters. But I was thinking of something better that I could fill in this bottom space here with, and that would be the Squashmallow plushies that I got for Christmas, because 2 of these could fit down in each little section. And then I would put the little cougar back with my other toys that came with in the box that I have them stashed in. And I could have these out. And also, I have more Funko Pop stuff, but it's Nightmare Before Christmas. So maybe I could change out some of the layout of the toys on the shelf. This poor dollhouse this section is, I'm not gonna actually probably get to utilize how I want, so it's just kind of like being a catch-all or just random stuff because I'm still unpacking and settling in. And then we have another plant. And then down here we have the kitchen, there we go, and living room. So I'm gonna cover up that wall space as well. But the astrological curtain that I have actually looks pretty cute, being seen in the window. Yeah. So that's where the little kitty cat sleeps, is inside this little Harry Potter. No, not Harry Potter. It's the one, the mini verse ones, the succulents. So we got coffee table, magazines, couch. I also did the contact paper, a vase, a TV. This I already had shown once before, but I found we had some Disney Lorcana cards, so I took one that had a horizontal view and put it right in there. It fit perfectly, so I was like, oh, that's cool. Can make it look like they're actually watching a movie. I just got to get a better thing to put the TV on. Bust a Beethoven, which may or may not stay. Fridge, stove, broom, and sink. So yeah. But I'm thinking I might hang these up around here so that way the bottom floor can have some lighting, because I've already got those up there. But yeah, just giving myself something, a little creative something to do that isn't gonna be too much of a mess because it's already out, Not like that puzzle I was trying to do. Dear God, no. That one got put away. It's on the desk. It's covered up. So here is the wardrobe. I know, poor thing's dusty. And then here was the box that I had all the dolls in with the stands. And of course, there's more stuff. There's more clothes, more shoes, hats, and purses. So I'm probably going to just stuff all that down there so it's within reach. And then this will just end up being utilized as a shelf that's just shaped like a dollhouse. Still haven't gotten around to opening up and unboxing the Demona action figure or the Nessa Rose doll, but one thing at a time. All in good time. This right now is my thing that gives me creative joy. So yeah, this is it's like 1 level crate, and then here's 2 level, and so I thought, you know, this looks good as having something in the bathroom. And I also found out this can fit perfectly underneath, which is really cool, but then I might forget that's there. So I thought, okay, I'll put that there. I'll make some like rolls of toilet paper or something, because there's got to be more in this bathroom. I just kind of wish the window wasn't so big. Honestly, the dollhouse didn't really need to have windows. The skylight is cool, but yeah. So I've got all the instruments, the guitars in its case, microphones. I got the drum, and then here got some of the books and more stuff that came with the desk thing here. And then all of that stuff's tacky down except for the book and the cup, so that way it does not fall, because that's actual cut glass and moonstone. So yeah, there's my video on my Rainbow High dollhouse and the changes that have been made from the last time I had it set up. And then I'll probably touch base again if I, decide to actually go through with doing this on the floor and a few other little things. But it just felt good to get this set up and just give me something to do other than unpack a box and go through stuff. I need to have my little fun time, my little escape. That's what this is. It's just creative fun time. All right, well, thanks for watching.